You know, I'm proud to be here as the head of JCRC, but even more so, I'm proud to be here as a Reform, gay, Zionist Jew. The last identity being the most important. And let me start with this. Anytime the Jewish people have been so divided that we can't see one another anymore, bad things have happened to us. We have to find a way forward united. We have to find democracy. Demokratia! 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 And in addition to being united, left, right, Israeli, Jewish diaspora, at the core of our safety as a Jewish people is democracy. The democracy in this country has been sacrosanct in making sure that Jews by the millions who have come here have been safe and secure. Democracy in Israel has been equally as essential for the Jewish people in showing up with our values, but in making sure that every person is equal under the law. And let me be clear, we have fallen short in both countries. In this country, healthcare remains a privilege and not a right. And in Israel, gay marriage and other forms of rights remain a privilege. People have to go to Cyprus and get married to come back, and not a right. But it is our democratic institutions that give us the chance to fight for equality. And that is what democracy is all about. Demokratia! Demokratia! When we look to Israel, you know, a lot of people ask me in the American Jewish community, you know, shouldn't we stay quiet? We're not citizens, except for Israelis that live here, but we're not citizens. We don't vote there. You know, move to Israel, make Aliyah if you want to weigh in on such an issue. And I learned something very important from some Israeli friends. They said, nothing about us without us. Don't talk to us, don't engage with us, you know, don't speak on our behalf unless we are in the room making decisions with you. That's what Unacceptable is doing. They're meeting with me, they're meeting with Jewish institutions, and they're making sure that the Israeli voice is part of the decision-making of the San Francisco Bay Area Jewish community. And when Israelis are marching by the hundreds of thousands in Israel and all across the country, and they're turning to all of us, and they are saying, we need you, we have to be here for them. Demokratia! 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 So I ask of you, number one, if you're an American Jew and you're not engaging with Israelis right now, sometime during this rally, turn to an Israeli and ask them what they need. Make sure that we are working as partners instead of talking over each other. This can be that galvanizing moment when Israelis and Israeli Americans and American Jews come together to make the difference, all of the difference. And number two, can you hold up the sign HRES 61? Embrace HCON Res 61. This is the Israel Democracy Resolution. We are mobilizing with a number of organizations here to get members of Congress to co-sponsor this resolution, saying that democracy is at the core of the U.S.-Israel relationship. So please take a screenshot of this QR code. There are other signs with it. And make sure your member of Congress has signed on to HRES 61. This is critical in making sure that this issue is at the center of this conversation. So I close with this. Demokratia. Let's say it together. Demokratia. Demokratia.